Hey, what's the good word, friends? It's Totter here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Red and Blue 721 Soul Link's... I forgot how to talk for a second, pardon me. Soul Link Randomizer Nuzlocke with my good friend, Just Joshin.
Hey guys, I'm Just Joshin. My voice is going to be shot in today's episode, by the way. I apologize.
Right before this, Josh streamed for about 1 million hours. It was great.
I did a 5.5-hour Banjo-Kazooie stream, but it was worth it. Banjos and Smash.
He is not hyped for Me 3 at all. Kind of like what we were talking about in the last couple episodes.
It's like a week later and it's all I talk about.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that, but so if my voice sounds hoarse, that's why. I apologize.
Nice. So today, guys, we are going to be going through, we got a couple encounters to get. We're going to go through Cycling Road. We're going to grab an encounter there and also in Celadon City. And basically, we're just going to be spending the day beating up everybody else's Pokemon for fun and taking their money.
True.
And hopefully getting leveled up to enough to the point that we can go to Koga's gym, where we will more than likely end. But hopefully we could end the episode there and not have to worry about grinding in between, because Koga's gym is pretty tough.
There's a big, I apologize for all of the trainers that we fought over like the last couple episodes, but there's a huge level jump in between the 4th gym and the 5th gym in this game. I remember because I nearly got bopped in my Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. Because I didn't remember about the huge level jump, and I don't want us to lose the Soul Link.
Yeah, we have a triple pair that we are trying to protect with our lives right now. The other ones have cycled through a lot because of yours truly, but we've had like the 3 staple Pokemon throughout, and you guys know who they are already. And let's hope they stick around. So
they will. They absolutely will. And maybe we'll get some more power for the PC today. Like you said, we're getting 2 new encounters. I'm actually flying to Celadon right now so they can get that fishing encounter.
Yep, started doing the same thing. If I could just
Perfecto. And I have forgotten, I believe it is your encounter, because the last encounter that we got was Corsola and Noivern, correct? Corsola. And I believe I got the Corsola first.
I have down J29 as Corsola and Noivern, and then R30 was in the Safari Zone. That was Kakuna and Gengar, when I just threw rocks at Kakuna the whole time.
That's true. So I forgot. Well, so it depends. Do you want to count the Safari Zone? We kind of accepted that we weren't going to catch anyway because it's Gen 1 Safari Zone. But it was technically yours first, so do you want to do this one mine, or do you want to forget the Safari Zone and you do this one?
It's all yours, man. I'll accept it. It was a trash pair anyway because of the darn Kakuna, so things happen, you know.
Ooh,
but
just remembered. Make sure. I just remembered why the Safari Zone didn't work. Make sure you're on a new box.
Well, this way it will still be able to. Oh yeah, it won't let me. It won't transfer to just a new box, will it?
No, it will not. Not in this game. If your box is full, you just can't catch a Pokemon. So I would go to Bill's PC real fast, do a change box.
Yep, I'm not gonna fall victim to that again. I thought Safari Zone was like the only exception, but maybe it's not. I'm not willing to take that risk. That's for sure.
If I remember correctly, in this game it's not. It's just if your box is full, you cannot catch another Pokemon.
Yeah, because box 2 is completely empty, so that's probably the case. Okay. You're probably right. So I changed.
Yeah, so I switched it just to be safe, because I know if you filled yours up last time, that must mean mine is also full. If we're at the same point, which I think we would be.
I think if I remember looking on the episodes, you actually made a box for all the death Pokemon.
Yes, I do have a separate death box.
I threw the corpses in with the live Pokemon. So
just fishing between them to find the viable pairs.
Pretty much. Hey man, those guys have got to eat, you know.
Right.
That was dark. I'm gonna clean myself of that.
Only the strongest will survive.
Wow. Ooh, man. I can't.
Well, I still switch boxes anyway just to be safe, so I'm on box 2 right now.
I am also on the same.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna throw a Super Rod in.
Yep, I'm gonna check if I got equipment. I have plenty of Great Balls, I think. Yeah, there we go. Got 14. I think that's enough.
See if we can get a sweet Celadon City encounter. Something exciting.
Get something cool.
It's a bite. What do we have here? A bug type, perhaps?
It's gonna be a bug type. It will.
Hey, that's not a bug type. That's a new type. Where's my dang phone so I can look this up?
It sounded very sarcastic, that hey at first, so I thought you were about to just drop some heat.
Hey, it's a Weedle.
Hey, I'm gonna jump off a cliff.
No, it's this Pokemon's actually not bad. It is a Rock Psychic type.
Rock Psychic, huh?
But I don't know which one is first. It is Rock first.
Rock first, and you said what generation? you say?
It's a 3rd generation rock psychic mon.
Oh, you got a Lunatone, I bet.
I did get that dang Lunatone. So you know what? Rock is a type I don't think we even have on the team right now, so...
I think you are correct, sir.
I'm always happy for some new pairs.
I am going to throw the line in the water. Give me something good. That's not...
He's got Confusion.
Nibble is not a
Pokemon.
Come on. Nibble is...
That's what I'm going to nickname this Lunatone, so...
You're going to name it Nibble?
Nibble.
Okay, here we go. Give me something cool, please. We can't use it.
On the team currently, or is it you get a rock type?
No, I got a Gen 5 water that eventually becomes water ground.
Seismitoad?
Almost.
Palpitoad?
Almost.
Tadpole Pokemon? I can't remember its name.
I got a Tinpole.
Tadpole, there you go.
Tadpole.
Nice. Tadpole Pokemon?
Right,
oh my gosh, this thing has me confused and asleep. This is an annoying Pokemon.
Man.
This won't be usable right now, but it's honestly like a pretty solid pair.
Hey, I'm okay with powering the PC. I'm alright with American Greninja. He's one of the first Pokemon I used in my Gen 5 run through.
Do I have... Oh, I have Great Balls. I just went right past them. I was like, excuse me?
I just one-shot one balled with Tinpole, so he is mine.
Nice.
All mine.
I'm still working on this guy, unfortunately. He's poisoned though, so he'll slowly go down over time. I'm trying to remember. There's a boss in Cuphead that looks like a moon, and I'm trying to remember its name. I think that might be what I'd call this thing.
The first thing that came to mind when I was thinking moon was Zelda's Majora's Mask, but I don't even know if that thing has a name.
That thing gave me nightmares.
I still need to play. I attempted to play that game because I was running off the high of finishing Ocarina of Time like a long time ago. I started it and never started it up again. I don't know why. Like, Chad, if you're out there, is Majora's Mask like worth me restarting over again? Because
Probably. I don't think I ever played through it full.
Yeah,
that's one of the games that was just a little bit before my time, if I remember correctly.
Zelda games in general have been very hit or very miss with me, but I think a lot of that is because I just don't turn on games to check them out and give them a chance. Like, I kind of look at them and go, I don't know if I'd like that, and then I just never pick it up, which is a horrible way to go, because I know there are a couple out there that are watching that have played Final Fantasy IX before and adore that game. I avoided that game for so many years because I hated the aesthetic of it. I hated that it was going back to the old time, like, Renaissance-looking characters, and it was like characters that they modeled after sprites, but to look human in 3D, and it was just really weird, and everybody was really short and disproportionate and had tails and all this stuff. It just didn't vibe with me, and everybody's like, man, the story is so good though, I can't believe you're not playing it because of those reasons. It's so stupid. And it's like, I know it's a stupid reason, but it is what it is. But
it's mine.
It's exactly. But they finally got me to play it. One of my best friends just kept badgering me to do it, and I did, and it's like one of my favorite games ever. Like, the story is that good. So, don't judge a book by its cover. That's the moral of the story there. So,
agreed, 100%.
Yes.
Okay, I finally caught my Lunatone, by the way, so nice. I'm free.
Sorry if you caught it 5 minutes ago while I was rambling.
No, I literally just caught it. It took me a long time, nice. Unfortunately.
Nice. I'm calling.
But it's captured. I named it Hilda after that boss from Cuphead.
Nice. I nicknamed my Tinpole Dimples.
No, I like that name.
It just sounded adorable in my head, so I wanted to call it Dimples. Sue me.
That's a good name. And I'm now beginning to bop trainers on this lovely route that's going to take a very long time to get through.
Bibbidi-boppidi-boo. What else is there to do? I'm hurrying up and getting over there. Hashtag bars, baby.
Should we tell the very hilarious story about Saria surviving that flamethrower?
Oh my god, yes. Real quick before we jump into it, you'll have to check out, I believe this is episode 18 that this happened on. It was when we got the...
Yeah, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, well, you already see Reshiram on Josh's team. That's the encounter that's in question and what happened. Josh, if you want to jump into it and let them know what happened, because you were the one that had to deal with the trauma of it. So
I led with Saria. I almost always lead with Saria for all of my encounters because she has poison powder, and you get a status on something, it becomes easier to capture. So it's pretty much just standard. Lead with Saria. It's tanky. It can take a hit. Drop drop a dang poison powder, and then yeet out of there if you need to, or just start throwing balls. That's typically the strategy. Well, I did that against the Reshiram. I got the poison powder off, and he used flamethrower. and it missed.
It missed.
And I didn't question it at all because I was just happy that it missed. But Totter, you made the good point that it's a 100% accurate move.
Yep.
How could it possibly miss?
I couldn't believe it. It was. Wait a minute. I didn't make a mistake. I should be fine. Eat it. Oh, it's a crit too, and eat it all day.
Easy.
Yeah, it was. I was trying to get a fight in with Red 13, and it was about the same level as a Mightyena I just fought against, and it crunched me. I was like, wait a minute, it's not stabbing this game, and it crit me, and I still live. So I was like, okay, neat.
Nice. Good.
So anyway, not to go away from the story, but what happened is when this flamethrower missed, I did a little bit of research. I was like, why would a 100% move miss? And apparently in Generation 1, there is, I guess there's like a number generator that it's ran through in some way, and like, it's like a number picked at random that basically says if you're going to hit or not. Like it's like a, like think of it as like a 255-sided D&D dice, for example. And if you, on a 100% hit, if you roll anything except one particular number, then you're going to hit. But apparently if like I think I'm describing it right, I hope I am. But anyway, if the number somehow hits at 255, then it actually misses. So every single move that's in Pokemon Generation 1, whether it's 100% or not, has the chance of missing. And if it's 100% hit, you have a 1 in 256 chance of it missing. And that was what happened.
And so that Reshiram, and I also didn't think, in my defense, I probably or not my defense, but like me being dumb, I probably should have just gotten out of there. I didn't think he was going to be packing flamethrower at like level 25 or whatever he was when we caught it.
Right.
So that took me by surprise, and yeah, that was a 1 in 255 odds that he missed that, and I can't say for sure. It's very possible that flamethrower would have taken out Saria. So if you need any further reason to know that the Pokemon gods are watching over this pair of Saria and Absol, there's no other proof. It's right there.
It is our miracle pair.
It literally is a miracle.
I had to bounce real quick. I just remembered I have no healing items, so I doubled back to Celadon to go buy some stuff real quick.
Let's go shopping.
Yeah, let's go shopping. Where are the super potions in this stupid mart? I've talked to literally everybody.
I think on the first or second floor. They're pretty low.
Man, because I must have talked to the wrong guy because I'm all the way at the top. Okay, no, that's protein. I don't need that crap. Man, I'm falling behind. I'm sorry. I'm coming back.
Oh, you're fine. Like I said, I think it's at the very bottom.
Yeah, I wound up going to the top. I must have just talked to everybody except him, so I'm going back to the bottom again. No, it's not him.
I'm getting through these battles kind of slowly anyway, just because I'm using Billy mostly.
Yeah, I see. That's what I started doing with Herdier too, and then like he just got bopped on like turn 1 against that Mightyena, and I was like, wait a minute, I have no healing items. I better correct that. Hey, that's what I want. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get like 25 of these super potions. Okay, good. All right, I need to go back to fight. I need to leave, guys. I also
I've been saying to.
I don't know if you remember, there's a TM that you can get inside the mart that I just came across. Like, there's a guy that gives you counter, and
it's true. You can also I believe in this game, wasn't it the little girl on the top floor? If you kept buying her different drinks, didn't she give you different TMs as well?
She gives you some powerful stuff in the regular game, I remember.
Isn't it like Thunder, Ice Beam, and Fire Blast or something? She's like, thanks for the soda.
Yeah, I think one of them was like Tri Attack or something. Oh, Josh, I had super potions this whole time. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy.
How many?
I have 47 now.
I may have messed up. Okay, I didn't mess up. We're fine.
Okay, woo! I'm gonna start blazing through these trainers and see if I can catch up to you now that I've fallen behind. Florges, ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. Now I'm hoping. Well, what should I do? It's got high special attack. Man, do I stay in on a Herdier? That just feels really risky. Nah, I'm gonna double out. I'm not gonna take any chances here. Pedal down. Oh my god, eat this, please. Eat it up, Krista, eat it up, Krista, eat it up. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. Wow, that did hurt a lot too.
It's alive though.
Yeah, it's alive, but man, I just took a pedal dance to the face. I'm gonna sit here and heal until it confuses itself.
Who used pedal dance?
Florges. Please stop it. Okay,
That's
I know that
mon.
I know that I can get critted and not faint, so that's good news. Let's
I almost lost. I know this is the pair we didn't care that much about, but I almost lost Spritzy and MakeItTotter accidentally. There was a Goodra on field, and I was like, oh, I have a fairy type.
I just took a crit, and it did a lot of damage. Why is it still thrashing? That's 4 turns.
That's how pedal. Yeah. Oh, it's 4 turns?
It just did its 4th one. Does it just keep going until I try to attack it, or what?
I didn't think so. Maybe, I don't know. Gen 1's so
okay,
broken,
there we go.
man.
It's confused.
It's hard to say.
It has Moonblast! Come on!
Jeez. It's not stab, thankfully, because...
That didn't hurt, yeah. I ate it.
Thankfully not stab because it's no longer fairy type. But if you were dark type and it was a fairy type, that would have been yuck.
Yeah, actually, I might have been able to eat that because it only did like 25% damage, but I just one-shot slashed it and got it out of here. That was scary.
I can't hit it. I can't.
Put Krista on the line. How could I? Let's see here.
Oh,
Leech Life. I can eat that. That's no problem.
Could I ever get a move off ever? Does Confusion ever let you hit a move ever? Confuse no more, thankfully. But yeah, I sent in Spritzy against a Goodra thinking it would do a Dragon type move, and it wrapped off a Body Slam, and I was 10 levels under it. But I lived.
Nice.
But I lived.
Attaboy. Attaboy, Josh. I always believed in you.
Look at Spritzy go. Spritzy eating Body Slams from a Goodra.
Okay.
She just might make it on this team.
That is not a Swallow. Come on, people. Come on.
Does Sprite look a little funky?
It's not Swallow. It's not. I mean, I understand you're supposed to make him look a little janky because it's Gen 1, but
did he lose his sexy, sleek design though?
It really did. It looks more like an Oricorio than anything. Like it's really weird looking.
Those are wildly different birds.
So it's like Oricorio's weird uncle. Well, he's his weird uncle who's dead now. Bye.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yep. Sorry.
I wish you could see. How do you pronounce this Pokemon? Pokemon pronunciation can be kind of a point of contention for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Especially back. I remember it's we're fully grown adults now, so it's not a big deal.
Dude, I'll fist fight you over it.
I remember as a kid, I'd always be like, "Ooh, is that Rayquaza? It's pronounced Rayquaza."
You promptly get kicked in the mouth by somebody who's just like.
Yeah, you don't say that at your local school or you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm. But
how do you pronounce Chinchou? Chinchou.
Oh, yep. I always said Chinchou.
Chinchou? I think I've always been a Chinchou boy, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyway, however you pronounce that Pokemon, he looks horrible.
I never hold it against anybody if they want to pronounce Pokemon differently because it's like a lot of people do, and it just it just seems like such a silly thing for me to get mad about with somebody else if they don't pronounce. It's like,
especially like the English language is so dumb as it is. You can for example, think of the last 2 letters at the end of Chinchou or Chinchou.
Mm-hmm.
If those were in the word loud, then it would be Chinchou.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was in the word poor, then it would be Chinchou.
Right.
So it just context matters. It's not like you can just because the letters are together in some certain way doesn't mean it's always going to be pronounced like that because you end up with some weird English language things going on. I used to pronounce, now that you brought up Rayquaza, I always used to say Rayquaza. And
really?
Thinking back, it actually sounds really weird in my head, even though that's what I used to believe is true at the whole time. I can't remember how I used to pronounce. I can't remember if I was a Rayquaza or I think I was Rayquaza for the longest time, and now I'm Rayquaza. I still don't know which one's right.
Yeah,
but I think I'm Rayquaza now.
The other one I used to have a hard time pronouncing is one that you actually caught probably about 3 or 4 episodes ago. And I still have no idea to pronounce it. I want to say it's Illumise, but I don't know. Yeah. I have zero idea. I think I've always gone with Illumise,
Yeah. I think is what like illuminate, illumine.
Yeah,
no idea.
It sounded better like the way you said it. I can't remember where I heard Illumise or like I remember reading on like a Reddit forum, somebody said that they found like the direct translations of what they were supposed to be read, and who knows if it's true or not. And somebody's trying to say it was like Illumise, and I was like, well, I mean, I guess it sounds right, but I was like, whatever. Again, it's the last thing I'm gonna get upset about. It's ooh, Mudkip. I just realized this thing's 4 levels higher than me. I'm gonna get this off screen real quick. I'm in that mode again where I'm just fighting and just going through the motions. That's kind of where I'm at. Mm-hmm. But yeah, have I told you about my
there's one Pokemon in particular that I have mispronounced my entire life, but didn't know that I was mispronouncing it until like a year ago, and it still hurts me really bad. How do you pronounce the pre-evolution to Donphan?
Phanpy?
Dang it! So for my entire life, my childhood brain must have just put this in there. I was convinced that there was a second H after the second P. So for my entire life, I have thought that Pokemon was Phanpy. Not Phanpy, but Phanpy.
Right.
I was so sure. I would have gone to the grave telling you, if no one had ever corrected me, I would have gone to the grave telling you that thing was called Phanpy and not Phanpy.
You go so long that it just like, you go into a state of denial once you like read it again.
Dude, I did.
I had this.
So I like, you know that like, what's that thing called? The Mandela effect, where like, you think you remember something a certain way, but then when you go back, it turns out it's not that way at all. I even like went back to the anime because I was like, Ash had a Phanpy, and I swear he called it Phanpy. And I went back and watched the episodes on like Crunchyroll or something. He calls it Phanpy, and I'm like, how did young me not hear him say that and be like, I'm pronouncing it wrong? I just was so sure of myself.
Right. That Reshiram you caught, what was the moveset? It was Flamethrower, Dragon Rage, and what else?
Just Flamethrower and Dragon Rage.
That's it?
Yep, that's all it's got.
Oh, okay. Well, because I'm fighting one right now, and I'm just going in with absolute power. Oh, no, that's not going to do the job. Crap. I should have just stayed in on Krista and slashed it. Well, I can still outlast this thing. Never mind. But no, I had a similar experience with Gyarados. I didn't realize there was an A after the Y, so I always pronounced it Gyarados.
I know a lot of people that pronounce it Gyarados.
And did that forever and ever and ever. See, it's one thing if you try to pronounce it the way that it's spelled, and like there's like, you know, a couple of variations just dependent on the English language. Like those I won't contest anybody on.
Yeah.
But kind of like yours where he said Phanpy and there's no extra, you know, H to it.
But you're just missing the letter straight up.
And then me with Gyarados, I didn't see the A, and then somebody corrects me. I'm like, no way, you're wrong. And then I look at how it's spelled again, and I'm just like,
what?
I'm like, I can't fight this one. I can't.
That's the thing is, yeah. I typically base most of my pronunciations, like at least back as a kid when I watched the anime, I was like, whatever they call it in the anime is right. But honestly, that's not even 100% accurate sometimes, because there's a lot of mistakes, especially in the English dub of the anime.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mistakes from time to time.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, speaking of mistakes, I might have a problem on my hands.
Uh-oh.
Potentially, because you know that little normal problem that we got on our team right now, how we have way too many of them? Because of the steel and dark type not being around?
Yes, I do know.
I have a Conkeldurr on screen right now, and I have Sid the Sharpedo.
Why can't I think of what Pokemon that is? The evolved form of Timber?
Yeah, it's Timber, Girder, Conkeldurr.
Oh, that's a yucky. Good luck.
Yeah, well, I'm 5 levels up, and should I just attempt to crit slash this thing with a stab slash and maybe kill it? Maybe.
Who on your team knows Fly?
Red 13, which is a normal type.
Yeah, don't send him in.
Sparkster is below half health, and basically Viper is my only switch in if I want to do that.
Oh, do that. Poison resist fighting.
Yeah, I don't. The only thing is, I don't think it would have a ground attack. Probably not.
No, he shouldn't.
I feel like I have to do this because if Sid takes anything, he's gonna be dead. All right, I did it. Gosh dang it! Why didn't I just go to Viper to begin with? A low kick? Okay, I should eat that.
Yeah, you should eat that.
I ate the crap out of that, dude. I ate it all day.
Easy, eat it for breakfast I did with all these cashews. I ate a whole tin of cashews today. Not proud of it.
I would not be upset. That sounds good to me though. Oh, rock throw.
Well, I didn't think I was gonna stream for as long as I did, and so like about 2 hours in, I was like, I'm really hungry, but I'm not gonna go make food because I gotta finish this game. So I just grabbed a tin of cashews and was like, I'm gonna eat these for the next. I thought it was only gonna be on for like another hour, and then it ended up being another 3 hours. So I just ate the whole thing.
Nice.
It was a good time.
Okay, I got another thing here. There's got to be something else going on with Gen 1 because today in this episode alone, I've missed a Water Pulse, and I've missed another 100% move that I can't remember the name of that somebody has on my team. Oh, I missed a Strength from my Herdier. What is going on? There's something we're missing.
Yeah, you're just getting the 1 in 255 off.
If that's what it is, then I have the worst luck of all time.
Unless there's something we don't tonight.
Unless there's something we don't know. Yeah, so I better not step out of the house or I'll get struck by lightning. And
yeah.
after walking underneath 5 ladders and uh-oh.
Oh, we're good. I used the wrong move, but it's still super effective, so it doesn't matter.
I went back to the Pokemon Center because my team is banged up right now. I'm kind of glad that I was wondering if the trainers on this route were going to be stronger or weaker than the ones that were on the right of Fuchsia City, because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what path was supposed to be the correct progression, meaning I thought the trainers on the right side might have been stronger than these on the left because it was implied that we were supposed to go through the left and down bicycle path, but
no, I think they're about the same.
They're about on par, so they're pretty tough right now. But
luckily my Reshiram is kind of just cleaning house, so.
Yeah, I've still got Herdier out here on the front, just trying to get some levels, anything. Actually, I wonder when it evolves into a Stoutland. It's got to be soon, wouldn't it?
I want to say it's 42.
Is it really?
Think so. Let me type my Google phone in.
By the way, I don't know when you want to break off and get this encounter, but it's
I'm at the grass, so I'm good to go whenever. I've just been like fighting some of the trainers around it, but I'm good to do that whenever.
Okay, I'm actually fighting a trainer right now. And
when does Herdier evolve?
It's gotta be like, I'm gonna say 33.
I said when does Herdier evolve, and Google just said Stoutland. At what level does Herdier evolve?
According to Bulbapedia,
32. You're good.
Oh,
you're
I
good.
was close. Okay, but here's another problem. I got a Fortress on screen and Herdier let out. I have another Aerish situation on my hand.
Man, you really need a Ghost type on that team. That would help with your fighting issues with all the normal types and explosions.
Or a Rock type, like either or. Okay, here's the thing. Herdier's got to outspeed a Fortress one level. Fortress is one level below. Herdier's level 30 and has Fly. If I can outspeed and fly, I'll either avoid the explosion or I'll hopefully kill it in one hit.
I mean, for what I will say, and this is being selfish, Herdier's linked with Reshiram, so I'm almost okay with you killing any other Pokemon.
No, I didn't even think about that. Okay, that's a good point.
Okay, slightly selfish of me. But if you want to throw in anything else?
Dude, part of me, see, now I want to predict a switch and like throw in Dalsim and see if it'll explode. That's kind of what I want to do. I don't know if anything else on this team wants to take an explosion. That's the worst part because this explosion is going to be stab.
Oh God, you're right.
Yeah, that means anything I switch in gets exploded on, it's dead. Oh, my game just went off for some reason. There we go. That'll be another audio thing. It keeps like going like something on computer comes on and makes it go off of priority or something like that. So just another heads up. Hashtag make Josh edit a lot.
Dude, I just saw my first Luxray, and you're right. This thing looks sick.
And what do I do?
Explosion. Give me some defensive numbers of your teammates.
They're not good. Krista is like 61. Raichu is probably not much better. 60, actually worse. So I can't be Raichu. It definitely can't be Raichu. Viper.
I would say
Viper's 79. That's still not going to take it very well. And then Sid is going to be the worst one of all, I think. Yeah, 39. That thing would blow up into tiny little fishy chunks. Dude, there would be sushi everywhere.
It's mean, but I would say
what I can do is I can switch into Dalsim and scout the explosion. And if we lose Dalsim and Spritzy, I don't think either of us are going to cry. Do you think?
No. But if he uses, what is he, like level 7 or something?
It's level 13, but I was gonna say at the very worst we're just out. That would
also mean if he uses anything else, then you're just guaranteed losing it, and then you still have to deal with the potential explosion.
Well, that's the worst case scenario is that I just lose the pair, but. That's why I was asking, like, would you be willing to sacrifice this pair no matter what? It just basically gives us a potential out to this thing, because no matter what, anything that I switch into and it gets exploded on, it's dying. Like, bottom line with that. That's kind of where I'm at with it. That's why I'm like, maybe we switch into Dalsim. If we lose the pair, it's really no big deal. Because, I don't think you're that attached to Spritzy, are you? Or are you?
Not really. I've not been using Spritzy a crazy amount.
All right. So that's what I was going to say. I'm going to throw in Dalsim and see if it explodes. And if it doesn't, then either way, we're going to lose this Pokemon anyway. So, and if he doesn't explode, dude, honestly... Oh, no, if it does explode, I can go into Krista and just Oko it. So, either way, Reshiram will be preserved in this way. So, goodbye Dalsim. I hope it explodes. Oh, it bides. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect.
You got turns.
I got turns. I'm gonna switch into Krista and I'm gonna sit it out.
We're saving the pair. We're saving it.
That's so amazing. I'm gonna Swords Dance first, though. I'm just gonna let these bide turns go away.
Yeah, just one shot it.
Yep. Swords Dance. And unleashes energy. And let's slash away.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Look, we didn't even. Dulcine, just as with his psychic ability.
It didn't die. What? How did it not die? Eat it, please. No! Oh my God! Yes! Yes, Josh! Oh my God!
I want to know what's happening.
I can't believe it! First off, how did it live a slash? Did it not crit? It had to have not critted. It had 5% health left. It self-destructed. Crystal lived.
No.
Crystal lived on 1 HP.
Are you kidding me?
1 HP.
This pair is being guarded by the
How? What is going on with this game?
What is going on with that pair? That pair is, I'm telling you, is blessed.
Dude, I thought it was it. I thought that was the end of it. It's a stab explosion because Fortress has normal in this game, no steel type. How did it live? How?
That's insane.
Dude, my heart is...
I mean, it's very defensive, but that's still insane.
My heart is pounding out of my chest right now. I can't...
So, dude, that's why Nuzlocke are so fun. So, so I thought originally, you slashed it before its bide was done.
No.
And then it unleashed on you, and I was like, oh, you're dead for sure.
No, yeah, I definitely would have been dead from that.
Self-destruct.
It didn't crit. That was the first time that Krista's slash didn't crit. And therefore
on 1 HP.
What? Dude,
that is insane. It's 30 minutes. What the heck is this? Why do these episodes go by so fast? Do you want to get this encounter now after that craziness?
So to everybody who I said we were gonna do all these trainers and go back and end at Koga's gym, apparently that's not gonna happen.
Oh, I did all the trainers.
Dude, you're already done with all the trainers?
Yeah, I didn't have to deal with the exploding fortress.
God, man,
I'm just flame throwing everything in my face.
Well, I don't know. Do you want to do this encounter for a nice little change up real quick before something?
Yeah, let's calm it back down. Let's bring the intensity back. Just a little bit dialed back.
Just a little bit. Okay, real quick. What was the? Oh crap, that's not. Cerulean we haven't done yet. Celadon, you had 30. What did we get at Celadon? I can't remember. I already forgot. I didn't write it down.
You got a Palpitoad or a?
Yeah, I got a Timpole.
Polytoad. Oh, I can't think Timpole. There you go. And I got a Lunatone.
Lunatone. That's okay. Lunatone. Oh, except I wrote them in the wrong spots. Doesn't matter. I'll flip them anyway.
No problem.
Okay, cool. So R32. This is my route. God, I'm still just jacked up right now.
Dude, he lived. That's how you felt when you saw Krista live on 1 HP is how I felt when Banjo-Kazooie was announced in Smash. I just want you to know that. It's similar energies.
Yeah, it really was. Holy crap. Okay, so I got my encounter. I didn't really emote to it. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's powering the PC again. I got a Basculin. Is what I got. It's another water type.
I'll tell you with the water types and me with the bug. If we end up becoming gym leaders in some strange alternate universe when those Pokemon become real, those are our types. I hate that I'm stuck with bug, but that's what I'm stuck with. Okay, I'll try to get a nice, beautiful pair to match with your Basculin. Sorry, let's switch you up front. And let's. We might need to do some grinding off camera in between here.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it! Please be primary rock. Oh, it is. All the fossils are primary rocks, right?
I believe so. I got
a Kabutops.
Ooh, that's not bad.
I love this Pokemon.
That's not bad at all.
Super happy. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's primary rock. I will check. It might be. If it's primary water, we can't use it. Kabutops is
rock
primary
water.
rock, baby.
Yeah. I caught my Basculin, by the way. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Nice.
1 ball, 1 kill, baby. That's dopey Pokemon. Basculin.
What? What was the last Pokemon I just caught?
Lunatone?
Lunatone was the dopey Pokemon.
Yours was the dopey Pokemon?
We're twins!
Hey! Look at that. Basculin, I mean, Basculin makes me think if a gigantic, strong frat boy were a Pokemon, it would be a Basculin.
What's up?
Just because it has that look. Like, yo, what's up? Yo, you got any fish, man?
Call him
fish?
Beta.
Why did I
Beta fish and Beta's a frat. You gotta call him Beta.
Beta? Oh yeah, perfect. I was gonna say piranhas eat other fish, don't they? Like as
yeah,
a, like a,
so.
okay. I was just trying to figure out if that line I just spat out made any sense.
I think they do. I think they eat everything.
No.
I know I was terrified of them as a child.
Yeah. I caught Beta and put him in the box. I'm gonna hurry up and keep fighting more trainers. It's 30. We're at 35 right now. I'd say we got a couple more minutes. I can hurry up and fight a couple more.
Yeah, you got some time to fight some trainers if you want to.
See if I can catch up just a little bit. No more exploding Pokemon, please. I can't. I'm still. Oof. Okay, Engineer, Frostlass.
Do you have a nickname? 2 Kabutops? Absolutely.
Man, are we really gonna deal with this crap again? All right, I'm just gonna put Sparks.
Yeah, so we may. I know we always try. Like, we want to do these battles on camera because obviously there's some crazy shenanigans like that happen.
Speaking of shenanigans, I'm gonna deal with Confuse Ray and Double Team again.
Not Frostlass.
Yes, it is. Hold on, I might have one-shot it. Okay, we're good. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, good. I know we talk off camera about this kind of stuff, and we're like, I want to do these battles on camera because, you know, Krista might live on 1 HP from a self-destruct, so obviously there's some dope stuff that can happen. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we're also like, it's been like 5 episodes since we've done a gym, so
yeah,
you want to advance the story forward a bit, but you also like want to do the battles. We just happen to be in a weird portion of the game right now where there's the Silph is going to be kind of obnoxious too, and I apologize for that. A lot of trainers. Dude, it's just the way the first gen is structured. It's a lot of big bursts of trainers and then a bunch of story at the same time.
Gotta do the hashtag grind, my man.
It is literally the hashtag grind.
It really is. Okay, I'm flying down. Got another. How many more are on like that split water path? There's like probably 5 or 6 trainers probably.
There's like 3 on the left and 2 on the right.
3 on the left and 2 on the right. Okay, I'm gonna see how fast I can get through these. Are you at the bottom? I'm assuming waiting on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I guess I'm just gonna go head back over to Route 15, I think it is. Maybe just fight a couple trainers that I didn't get to fight there.
You could also get that TM at Celadon if you want. That Celadon Mart TM.
Oh, you're right.
I missed another. Oh, that's a double team. That's why I missed the Thunderbolt. Okay, I was about to question it again, but never mind.
I just remembered, and maybe we'll do this before we do Koga's gym next time. But I'm fighting there's some trainers below Celadon. Mm-hmm. No, Fuchsia. There's some trainers below Fuchsia next to a water line, and I'm pretty sure that water line is actually a new route. So maybe we could start the next episode with an encounter and then do the gym.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're talking about down where you go to surf towards Seafoam Island.
I can't remember what number it is, but
I believe it's 19. I believe.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might be able to do that.
Yeah. True. Okay, I'm gonna see how fast I can get through these. Another scientist, bunch of scientists out riding their bikes today.
Scientists.
Oh, it's Clark. It's Clark.
You got training wheels. That was mean.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah. Stop taking me back to high school, Josh. Stop it. I just popped Clark so hard.
I don't think my brother watches these videos, so I can probably roast him a little bit. One of my favorite memories as a child, and maybe this is me being a horrible brother. One of my favorite memories as a child was right after my brother finished using training wheels.
Oh no!
It was like we lived on like a deep, not a huge hill. Mm-hmm. We lived in a suburb, mm-hmm. and the whole street itself was kind of downhill, mm-hmm. and our house was at the base of the hill. So basically, we're like, hey, first time without the training wheels, let's do this. Mm-hmm. We took him all the way up to the top of the hill, mm-hmm. and we're like, without training wheels, just ride down to the base of the driveway, and this will be your first time riding without training wheels, and it's gonna be awesome. And I just sat up there to watch. And he made it probably like, the whole hill itself was probably like 6 houses, and he made it to about 3 of them. when I noticed him starting to veer a little right,
oh, no.
And he kept going right. And I was like, he'll correct it. Kept going right. Bam! Right into a mailbox.
Oh no!
Got absolutely clotheslined by a mailbox. I'm probably just a horrible brother. It's one of my favorite memories of my childhood is watching my brother get clotheslined by a mailbox.
Oh my goodness! You know,
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna attempt to make him feel a little better because I have a pretty horrible bike story of my own. It's not nearly as funny as that, but I have a scar from one of my first times riding a bike. and I was just basically trying to do a donut, like trying to look all cool, like spin out on my bike and spit some gravel and some dirt everywhere. And I got a little too low to the ground, and I basically I was already going kind of fast, and I just wound up wiping out and skidded. I had like flip-flops on, I think, because I know that the top of my foot was exposed, like where the foot connects to the leg there. And there's just a small pad like right above that where I just scraped it completely across the ground, and now I have a permanent scar there. It hurt a lot.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
He was pretty much fine after it. But
Oh, God.
so that makes me feel better about laughing at it. But he's had some rough experiences in general with not automobile. What do you call modes of transportation?
Yeah.
He also broke his forearm one time on like a Razor scooter. Those things are dangerous. We were driving our scooters through like a construction zone near our house. It wasn't a construction zone. Like it was a paved street, but they were building houses, and there was a piece of, I don't know if it was like a big rock or like a small piece of lumber or something in the street that he didn't see, and freaking somersaulted like straight out of the movies. Straight over that piece of lumber and landed on his wrist and shattered it.
Oh no!
He just had a rough time with it.
See, as unfortunate as your brother has been, I've been very lucky, because I remember I used to ride like those, I guess you just call them plain scooters now, like the motorized ones, but just scooters in general. And I would always ride one at my dad's house and try and do jumps and like, what do you call them, like handlebars, spins, I don't even know the terminology for all it, because I'm cool like that. But I can't believe
a double 360 helix whammy.
Yeah, to 900 on Tony Hawk 2. Yeah, like I can't remember I used to play that game so much, and I can't remember any of the terminology.
That was a great game. I remember I accidentally said one. Isn't there like a half aerial? Isn't that a name of a
something
skateboarding move? Aerial or something? Half aerial something?
Dude, I
said it earlier today. When I was streaming Banjo-Kazooie, I was trying to describe the camera, and I was like, I wish they would just do an overhead view here. Instead, they did like a half aerial, and I was like, I think that's a skateboarding move.
See, now it's like
flashback.
I feel like the way that we're talking about. Have you ever watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen that movie, Josh?
I'm sorry. Oh. If you name a movie, I probably haven't seen it.
Yeah, same, honestly. I've only watched maybe 20, 30 movies in my life. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is one of my favorites. And at one point, one of the characters that... this is a problem. Hello, problem. Problem number 10.
My name's Totter.
Yeah, it's me, your boy, Totter. Welcome to... this is bad. This might be welcome to hell for me, because I have a level 33 Rampardos on the screen, and I have a Pokemon that probably can't kill it in one shot. Something's gonna have to take an attack at base 140, and I don't know who it's gonna be. Might as well be Krista, because apparently he can eat everything.
Yeah, live on 1 HP from the magical angel watching over that pair. I wanted to use Flamethrower.
Well, Viper is my best defensive mon by number. And it has Water Pulse as well. I think I gotta switch into Viper. So I did it. So I think whatever this thing wants to dish... Oh, it just leered me. I better one-shot this thing. Okay, I outsped it too. That was the other thing, but I was like, they're both pretty slow. I'll roll the dice. Come on, kill it. End its life. Oh, it lived! And it leered me again. What an idiot. What an idiot. It's dead. What an idiot.
Easy peasy.
That would have been the time that there would have been like a speed tie, and he would have like head smashed me.
Oh no.
And I would have cried my eyes out. Okay, all right. I think I got at least a couple more up here. Maybe more. Maybe.
Battles?
I think. There's one right there. This one shouldn't take too long. We're at 40.
Oh, my X-Control just learned Earthquake!
Oh, that's such
a good move!
That is such power! Hi, Walrein.
That is literal power.
You are also one of the Pokemon I let die because of stupidity. I'm gonna kill you too. It's your brother.
I'm nervous about this. I'm looking at my team. I'm pretty much like 36s across the board now, and I know we said that Koga has 40, but I think I'm willing to go in the next episode, and I'm willing to just get it. I'm willing to try.
Just go after it. Yeah, I think the trainers have mid to high 30s. I do know that Koga's, well, he has an ace. You know, I know how every gym has an ace, but I think he has 2 Pokemon that are 42.
Tied.
So like 2 aces, I guess you could call it. But
this team's pretty strong. I feel like we could do it.
Yeah, I think I'm all done with these trainers now. So I'm gonna zoom to the bottom and race over to Fuchsia, jump into the Pokemon Center, and I think we can call it good, huh?
That works for me.
Heal up my buddy Krista, who just I still can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Dude, I love when moments like that happen because it makes naming the episode so easy.
Absolutely. I do have one more trainer. What?
With the hands on the side of the face, you gotta make sure you do that in the thumbnail too.
That's something happening. Oh yeah, you have plenty of emotes to work with. Trust me. Why does this thing have 5 Pokemon? I decided to fight one more trainer on the way down. I didn't think it'd take too long. Now it's got 5 Pokemon. I gotta hurry up and beat it.
Oh, that's okay.
It's gonna be like another 50-minute episode.
With my PC, every battle just adds like a Reshiram Funzy. Every battle just adds like another 30 minutes onto my
Plus, I know we're kind of
onto my time.
Plus,
when did Dragon Rage hit?
Plus, I know we're kind of playing with the clock because I know that your roommate's gonna be coming home soon.
Probably.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hurry up. I'm gonna hurry up and get through. Okay, Poochyena, these are all level 25. I should just race right through them, no problem. One-shot them all. Down goes number 2. What do we got next?
I have a Reshiram on my screen and I'm scared.
Whoa, careful. Careful, please. Please be careful.
I guess my Reshiram is probably the best counter to that Reshiram. The problem is my Reshiram is not at full.
Not a... Oh, you mean at full health?
Okay, but I know that okay, I'm going into my Reshiram because I know all he has is either Flamethrower or Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage will do a guaranteed 40, and Flamethrower should do less than that? Like 2 damage because I quad resist, so...
Right. So you would think it would use one Flamethrower at some point because AI is just not...
Yeah, that'll give me a chance. Like, that's my problem right now is, like, I'm down to 20 HP, but thankfully I have enough Super Potions that I can outstall his Dragon Rages. So if he just uses Flamethrower once, then I can pop up a Surf on this bad boy.
Heck yeah. I just bopped this guy. I pretty much erased him in 5 hits. So I'm going to hurry up and race down. And, okay, no trainer there. We're good.
He likes using Dragon Rage. He's a fan.
Yay. Okay.
He's a big fan. I don't have that many Super Potions. There's the Flamethrower. Let's see. I'm guessing 2 damage. 6 damage. Easy peasy. Eat my Surf.
Okay, I'm just now getting to the Pokemon Center. I'm going to heal up, and we are all done.
Yeet. Okay, I'm almost there. I promise.
No more of that scary business I just handled. Dude, I didn't think a Nuzlocke would make me feel this way. Okay, kind of flashback.
They're so much fun, man. There's a reason I've said like 15 times that I was gonna stop doing Nuzlocks, and I keep coming back.
So a quick fact about me is that I've never finished a Nuzlocke, just even off camera, whatever. Obviously, it's the first one I've ever done on camera, raw on YouTube anyway. I've done maybe 5 or 6 different Nuzlocke attempts, a couple of Soul Link attempts with another friend of mine, and we probably get about a quarter of the way through the game and we either lose or we just stop for whatever reason. This is by far the furthest I've gotten between any of them, so everything coming up for me is going to be quite the new experience. So it's like I haven't really felt like the letdown of losing a Pokemon that you've had for the entire length of time. And we've been doing this Soul Link now for about a month and a half, maybe longer now.
Yeah, no, it's been going on for a pretty decent amount of time here.
I didn't think I would experience the range of emotions that I just went through watching Krista's health dwindle to literally like 0.0001.
See, I used to watch Nuzlocke as well on YouTube all the time before I started doing it myself. And I was like, you really getting this emotionally invested over some pixels? And then you play one yourself, and it does. It's nuts. Anyway, I'm at the Pokemon Center. So.
I am as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for jumping in and watching what I thought was going to be a fairly, I won't say easy jaunt, but, routine anyway. I did not think that was going to happen. I thought for sure we were going to lose a pair after what just happened, but lo and behold, we are still a full team. Full team karma did not get us today. Not yet. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you jumping in. The next episode will be up on Josh's channel, and that will be on Thursday. We'll have a team recap Thursday. We'll go over all the Pokemon that we have on our team and the different moves that we have. Oh, by the way, I'm sure you guys noticed as well, I did add Fly and Strength to Herdier, because HMs can be learned by anybody in this ROM hack, which is great, so we don't have to have, Death Fodder just flying us around. Right. Just to knock that out right out of the way in case anybody was wondering. Other than that, Josh, do you have anything that you want to add?
I'm a little nervous for this gym, but I think we got it.
All right, I'm gonna go try and calm my heart down before we jump into this gym. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. Jump on over to Josh's channel to watch all the other remaining episodes as well as the next episode, and we will see you all later.
See ya!